Okay, for this last stage of refinement, and of course you could spend many hours doing this, I'm just going to go in and restate and refine these shadow areas, which are really going to help to add to the shadow pattern of our drawing. Now we're connecting shadows and deciding what goes where. So you can, depending on the technique of the artist, you can go in and really make these dark and work with soft and hard edges. Keep in mind this is the knee underneath. Here her leg goes up. So I'm going to decide what do I want to be a firm edge and what is a soft. So there's a really nice cast shadow on this knee. So I'm going to make this edge a hard edge, and I'm going to move out from it with my charcoal pencil because there's a really beautiful shadow in here. And as I restate that shadow, it will help to reinforce the angle of this leg. And then I'm going across the top and then coming down into the hip area. And that's just going to indicate the model's left leg, knee, and thigh, going down into the jeans. You can use directional lines, like I'm doing right now, to indicate the direction that the cylinder of the leg is headed in. So this bottom area of the chair is in shadow. So I'm going to go in and just put some value in there with my fine charcoal to break up some of these large dark shapes. I'll just go in with my kneaded eraser. I do like how they're darker than the vine charcoal. However, I do want there to be a sense that there's some volume here. So I'm just modeling that form shadow with my kneaded eraser. I do like that really dark shadow in there with the charcoal pencil. I'll go in other areas, but we don't want it to be so dark and solid of a form that it takes away from other aspects of the drawing. So we have that same shadow comes up around the knee and almost connects here where the hands are going into the lap. I may pull out another dark area here. So just using those dark areas to bring your eye through the piece. And of course, breaking up some of these lines. This, of course, is going to be the mark of the artist, the individual way that the artist decides to render the drawing. Right now I'm just putting in directional lines, the folds of the jeans. Kind of the kneecap almost has a shelf to it, and then the jeans come down around the other side. So light hitting the top of the chair here, coming in. This light comes nicely, emphasizing to bring you into the picture plane. You get rid of any darks that might compete. Don't want to compete with the model's head, so I'm going to allow this to be light up here where the light is coming in through the window. So I'm just refining, deciding what do I want to be light, what do I want to be dark. I may just want some indication of some value here back behind the model, just to put her in an environment